I'm Jordan.
I'm Amber, and this is our gear video for our 2019 Southbound Pacific Crest Trail through hike. All right, we'll start with our big three. So for our packs, we will each be carrying a Granite Gear Crown 60 collab with Mass Drop, so kind of a special edition pack. And we'll both also have trash compactor bags as pack liners in there. Our tent is a Z-Packs Triplex, and we will be holding that down with 4 MSR groundhog stakes, and we have 8 Z-Packs titanium shepherd hook stakes. For our sleep system, we have a down quilt by Enlightened Equipment. It is a 10-degree down fill. For our sleep pads, we will each have a Climate Ultralight V insulated sleeping pad. This is in the short size, but it's almost enough to keep your feet on there. And then our pillows, Sea to Summit Aeros Ultralight Regular.
Our food and cook set include 2 Sea to Summit stuff sacks, which are a little bit heavy, but it's what we had. Op sacks for each of those to keep the smell out and the mini bears away. We've got a Snow Peak titanium spork and a C2 Summit long spoon. 2 GSI mugs. They're very nice because inside they've got measures, hold 2 cups so we can measure our water. They seal up so we can also do cold soaking in there. A grease pot aluminum, some fuel, the E-Tech City stove, a cheap Walmart steak knife, and a little Bic lighter just in case. And to hang our food bags, we've got 50 feet of Z-line and a little bag to as a rock sack.
For water, we have 2 NOC Vecto 2-liter bags for dirty water to filter. Then our filters, I'll be carrying the Sawyer Micro Squeeze and also a coupler to attach that to the bag and the water bottle. Jordan will be carrying just the standard Sawyer Squeeze. We will be using smart water bottles and with the sport caps attached. We'll have on the smart water bottles these Clean Canteen little holder rings. It helps us keep them on our shoulder strap. We can show you how that works another time. And we'll both have 2 1-liter smart water bottles. We only have 1 each right now. And then we will also have a Gatorade bottle. It has a nice wide mouth so we can pour in drink mixes like Gatorade mix and other kind of electrolyte stuff. For toiletries and other miscellaneous items, we have our travel toothbrush and our travel toothpaste and floss with another small little op sack. For kind of a toilet bag, we have a deuce of spades to dig cat holes. In here, we've actually got Whizzy wipes. You just add a little bit of water to these and they expand into kind of like wet wipes that are really good and durable. And here we've got a little bottle of Camp Suds. This is a Kula cloth, so this is my pee rag, hand sanitizer, tissues. We each have a lip balm with SPF, a little stick of sunblock, tiny little thing of insect repellent, which may or may not earn its keep, a little pack towel, a small Swiss Army knife, and this is our first aid kit, which is also kind of a gear repair kit. So we've got duct tape, we've got a needle and thread, we've got tweezers, we've got a little signal mirror, some antibiotic ointment, earplugs, Leukotape, and then things like ibuprofen and antidiarrheal and that kind of stuff.
For navigation and electronics, we've got some paper maps in a Ziploc. This is just the first section. We'll be sending the later sections in resupply boxes. A compass, tiny pencil. Here's our marker. We've got a Garmin InReach Mini, very popular now. Nikkor headlamps, his and hers. They charge with USB, very nice, very light. A little ditty bag of where all the electronics go. Of course, it's just a Ziploc. A wall charger and all the cables we need. It's all like quick charge for everything. We've got a set of wireless earbuds, which we can then both use one at the same time to listen to the same audiobook or whatever. Here is our 10,000 milliamp hour battery by Omar's. It's nice, it has the actual percentage of how charged it is. Amber's phone and my phone should be right next to it, but I'm using it to film. I guess our main navigation will be on these guys with gut hook and others. So that is it for electronics. We also have Thermarest Z-Seat sit pads.
Alright, for my clothes stuff sack for packed clothes, I just have a 2.5-gallon Ziploc. Pretty low-key. A random kind of generic bright orange beanie. Some Manzella gloves. Kind of special occasion wear. I have a head net and some Frog Togs, just an emergency jacket. My Patagonia Nano Puff for when things get chilly. For sleep gear and other kind of optional layers if necessary, I've got a Patagonia quarter zip hoodie, thermal weight, Capeline shirt. These are actually just fleece lined cuddle duds, nice and cozy. Thanks for the rec, need more. Generic fuzzy socks to sleep in. I have a spare pair of ex officio underwear. I'll also have spare pairs of socks, but those are waiting for me in Seattle. Then for my feet, I've got some Snowline Chains and Light micro spikes in the snow to start off in Washington. Then for my worn gear, from bottom up, I have Black Diamond Alpine Carbon Cork trekking poles. I have a bandana that'll probably hang out on my pack, a Brown College bandana, BSWB. These are actually Ultra Lone Peak 3.0s. I will be using 4.0s that are also waiting for me in Seattle. Dirty Girl gaiters. With my Lone Peaks, I'll have Super Feet insoles. My sock situation, Injinji toe sock liners with Darn Tough hiker quarter socks on top. So that will be my extra pair I'll have in my bag too. Outdoor Research sun gloves. Another pair of ex officio underwear. I think this is just a NYX bra. It dries quickly, so that's nice. I'll have my watch, which just a Timex generic one, and a wallet in my pocket, just some cash and my ID and stuff. A buff, kind of a plain pair of cheap sunglasses, and an Outdoor Research insect shield safari hat. And then I also have here my camp shoes, camp/town shoes. They're Zero sandals, Z-Trek I think. Pants are Mountain Hardwear Dynama ankle pants. And then I have a Columbia Silver Ridge light shirt.
I'm also using a Ziploc for my stuff sack for my clothes. Got a also really bright beanie, but mine is green. REI thermals for bottom, Marmot zip-up thermal for the top. Those are sleeping. This is my Frog Togs, not folded nearly as nicely. A Patagonia Nano Puff. A just pair of some kind of generic white gloves. We'll see how long they stay white. These 6-inch boxer briefs by UX2, XU2, something like that. Also doing the Injinji liners with Darn Tough socks. These are fleece socks for sleeping by Acorn. Also have a bug net and some Snows and Chain Lights micro spikes for the snow. Down here, also the brown bandana, BSWB Black Diamond trekking poles. Forgot about this on the electronics section, but it's connected to my pole with this really cool zip line hook, so I can be carrying it and easily take some video with the GoPro Session. I'm going to be wearing my phone, which is currently being used to film this, on my belt to easily access it from both hands. My wallet, Dirty Girl gaiters, Lone Peak 4.0s, iPal. These are knee braces, go right below my knee to keep that pain away. This again is worn stuff, so more Darn Toughs, Injinjis, Ex Officio, 6-inch boxer briefs, Outdoor Research, sun gloves, a buff, some sunglasses, and an REI, I think that's the paddler hat. I also have Zero shoes for camp shoes, and then decked out in Marmot right now, this is the pants and nice Marmot shirt, very breathable. Not going to be wearing this hat, I'll be wearing that one, and also wearing a belt because I want my pants to keep fitting through the whole trail This is a really light grip 6 belt. Very thin, slimline belt. And that's it. If you have any questions about any of our gear, you can leave those questions in the comments and we'll get back to you on trail.
And if you want to take a closer look at any of the gear, we'll leave a link to our lighter pack, which lists everything we've talked about today in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe, all that business to keep track of us on the trail.
Bye.
Bye.